You're listening to Pop Culture Weekly with Kyle McMahon, presented by 92.9 Tom FM, an iHeart radio station.
Hello and welcome to Pop Culture Weekly with Kyle McMahon. I am Kyle McMahon. It is episode 16. I do not believe it. 16 weeks. That's 4, 8, 12. It's 4 months of episodes that we've been doing. That's insane. I'm so excited. It's growing every single week. You guys are absolutely amazing. So this last week I was in St. Louis. I'm just getting back. This is my first day back at the station, in the studio, and I feel like I've been away for years. So I didn't want to just not have an episode to give you this week. I wanted to do a kind of funniest clips, best moments so far out of 15 episodes. So if you missed any of the previous episodes, you will get some of the funny clips and best moments. And if you have listened to them, well, you're going to get some of the funniest clips and best moments too. So that is what I am focusing on for this episode, episode number 16. First up, all the way back in episode 10, Benny and I, it was the Grammys episode, and Benny Panella was the guest host, and we were discussing how sometimes seemingly ridiculous it is that people thank God when they win awards. I mean, I get it. You know, if you have faith, it makes sense that you want to acknowledge that big presence in your life, that big influence. But on the other hand, it kind of seems silly to thank God for a shiny object that you won. Take a listen. And then we can't forget to thank God, because God is always involved in these award shows, which is baffling to me because I just feel like there's bigger things that he or she could be worried about rather than all these award shows.
I don't think God's up there and you know, God's just like, yeah, you know, could save all these starving kids in Africa, but I really, 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 really want to give Dua Lipa an award tonight. Hurricane coming for the Cayman Islands here, but you know what? Ariana Grande deserves this award. So I'm going to make that happen instead. You guys can get my help later.
Once again, that is comedy gold here, and that is what we aim for at Pop Culture Weekly. Oh, Benny. He is always a joy to have on the show. He is unique. He is Benny. He is Benny Panella. So in the next clip, I interviewed Michael Bolton back in episode 9 and 10, and Michael Bolton is absolutely incredible. He is hysterical. He is so talented. His voice is amazing, 50 years into his career. And for some reason, I sang to him about fried chicken. I have no idea why I did that. This wasn't planned. It just kind of happened, and you know, here you go. If I were you, I'd be singing every single thing I did all day long. You know, I'd be singing, I want some fried chicken and I want it now. You know what I mean? Like everything. How have you kept your voice the exact same?
Well, thank you, first of all. And one of the ways I've kept my voice in pretty strong condition for the most part throughout, you know, year after year is by not singing, I want fried chicken and I want it.
He is so funny. He's on tour right now. I am hoping to go see him when he hits DC in May. So I, of course, will update you guys on that. And why did I do that? I mean, seriously, I have no clue why I did such a ridiculous thing, but, you know, I guess that's me. In episode 13, Christa Cooper joined me, and we were talking. I was trying to ask her about Karate Kid. We were talking about reboots, and are reboots and remakes, are they good? You know, are they just cop out? What's the deal with those things? So here's how that conversation ended up. Were you a Karate Kid girl?
You know what? I watched Karate Kid, but I mean, you know, me with movies, you know, I watched it, but I
wasn't like
super into it.
So I was into karate when I was little, and so I was.
Oh, were you asking me if I did karate or if I liked the movie Karate Kid?
Oh, no. Yes, the movie Karate Kid. Oh, I get it, because I said, were you a Karate Kid girl?
I answered like the movie, and you're like, I did karate, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, because I did karate. I did karate.
You did karate too?
I did.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I got the white belt.
Wait, isn't it the first belt?
That's the one they give you. As far as I got.
That is so funny. Christa Cooper is so hysterically funny. She always makes me laugh. I love about her, what I love the most is that she's so her, unapologetically her. I love her. She's so awesome. And you can listen to, she has a podcast now of her own called Off the Cuff with Christa Cooper. It is so good, especially if you have kids, you know, you're a mom, like she is for you. This is appointment listening for you. So make sure that you subscribe to her podcast. All right, the next clip that we have is I interviewed Jacob Underwood from O-Town regarding their new single, Hello World, that they did with Colton Underwood, this season's Bachelor. So here is how that song came together. It's a great song. You have a new single with Colton Underwood, The Bachelor, called Hello World. How did that come about?
Yeah, so Colton and I had met about 6 years ago when he was playing for the Chargers. So we did a charity event, and then you clip to 6 months ago or so, and he started the Legacy Foundation, which centers on raising money and awareness to help fight cystic fibrosis.
Right.
He says, you know, I really want to try and create an anthem song, some song that speaks to these kids that I can use for the charity, use to like help motivate them. So he gives me the story. I really didn't know much about cystic fibrosis. So he kind of lays out what it is and what these kids go through, which is a whole other incredible thing. So I'm soaking up everything I can from what he's saying. And I said, okay, I've got this idea for a chorus called Hello World that I've been working on. And I think that this is going to fit and I can mold it perfectly to what you're telling me. So went home and wrote the song, and that just came out about a week ago. So all the proceeds for this song go to his Legacy Foundation to raise money.
So not only is that song super catchy, and I love it, and Colton Underwood is awesome. I love what Jacob did with Colton Underwood's voice. Like, it was really cool how he integrated it into the song. But it all goes to charity. Like, it's a win-win for everybody. It's a win for us listeners. It's a win for Bachelor fans. It's a win for O-Town fans. And it is a win for all of those people that song is going to help. That was back in episode 13. In episode 11, I've been on this kick where I'm eating these pickles. It's a certain brand of pickles, and they like slice the pickles, and then they have them in like spices. So I've been eating them a lot as like a, low carb, low fat snack. And I accidentally spilled the pickle juice on myself in the studio. Listen to this. Do I smell like pickles?
I'm sorry, what?
Do I smell like pickles?
Do you smell like pickles? Okay, where'd this come from?
You're not answering the question.
I mean, you don't.
Okay, good. I mean, not in general, but I mean like today.
No. I mean, I haven't gotten a good whiff of you, but
a whiff.
A whiff.
I mean, I was just next to you a few minutes ago, though. Could you?
Yeah, can't say I inhaled any pickle scent.
Okay.
Are you wearing pickle scented?
No, I
ate
a
single pickle.
Spicy pickle slices.
What is a spicy pickle?
It is a pickle, but pickled with hot stuff.
Why can't people just eat a normal pickle?
I could, but I like hot stuff too. So
that's why you have me on your
show. Yes, you are one hot pickle, Benny Panella. Oh boy. Yeah, so there is me asking, and that was completely, just random. You guys know I sometimes go on random tangents and sometimes have random things pop in my head. And when they do, I sometimes like to bring other people into them. So there you go. So in this next clip, it was episode 13. Christa was the guest host. And I don't even know how to describe this. I was kind of making a joke that I thought she would get. I'm a big Golden Girls fan. I used to watch it with my grandmother on Lifetime. And it's still on to this day. But so I was making a Golden Girls reference. And yeah. that didn't go over so well with Christa. Take a listen. Sorry to my homies at the old folks' home. We're not talking any longer. I'm totally kidding. Shout out to Shady Pines.
There you go. That was so sweet. Right?
No, it's made up.
Oh.
It's from Golden Girls.
Oh.
The Shady Pines retirement
See, this
home.
is the problem. See, this is the issue in my life in general, is that people throw out like movie lines or things like that I should probably know.
Right.
I got no idea.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Shady Pines? I'm like, that's so sweet. Just give a shout out to the nursing home. Like, that's awesome.
You are such a thoughtful young gentleman.
I know. I'm like, oh my gosh, we should go visit. You know?
Yeah, it's made up.
Like, what are you doing later today? Let's go bring him coffee.
Oh, boy. How can you not love Christa? She is so funny. She's so innocent. And I did not mean, I was really just trying to make a joke, and then I felt awful. But, you know, stuff happens. So in this next clip, Courtney Lane herself joined me. This was all the way back in episode 6, actually. We get to cover, you know, lots of good stories that I love, news and stuff on movies and music and TV and streaming and YouTube and social media and everything. This, however, didn't necessarily fall into any of those things, but it was something I wanted to cover because I'm always looking to cover the hard-hitting stories. Take a listen. Walmart bans a woman for riding in a motorized cart while drinking wine from a Pringles can.
This is one of those headlines you read, and you just, like, as you're reading it, it just gets, like, way more out of hand, and you're like, wait, what? What? Like, what happened to get you into this position?
Yeah.
If I'm going to sneak alcohol in something, it's not going to be a chip can. I would probably go for, like, a water bottle or, you know, a Coke can. But, like, obviously that's not what that's for. That's just my initial thought. Like, if you're going to do something like this, you got to do it right.
Right.
That's really all I have to say. Like, I don't understand. Like, nothing surprises me. And it's honestly just like, come on, if you're going to do something, you got to be a little bit sneakier about it. Come on.
I do, though. I absolutely love that she, basically, I'm not mad at her, to be honest.
Me neither.
I mean,
is she from Florida? Because I feel like that's where you'd see something like this. It's always like Florida woman, and then it's something crazy.
Yeah. Now I'm actually super curious where it was. That wouldn't surprise me. It was actually Texas.
Okay, well.
And close enough. And and Walmart banned her.
I'm surprised Walmart banned her. I mean, this is pretty insane. But, you know, do you remember, like, the first place that memes were born is like the People of Walmart website, and you saw some really crazy stuff on there, and they made like calendars, like daily rippable calendars out of there, like the tearaway ones. So like, what's the big deal? You know, you've seen some other crazy stuff.
Yeah,
you see it all the time.
And I never knew this part. It says authorities received a call at 9 a.m. on Friday about the woman who had been joyriding in an electric cart in the parking lot since 6:30 a.m. So this has been going on for 3 hours?
Well, can you imagine, though, like, the average Walmart employee? Like, my brother works at Walmart, and he just, like, works in the produce section or whatever.
Right.
So, like, I just can imagine him kind of, like, looking out the window and just being like, are you kidding me? And then it's like he just doesn't care.
Right.
And he works, like, the super early shift, and then, like, later he's like, man, I should probably, like, say something.
Yeah.
Like, this woman's been out here for a long time. Like, they're just probably, like, I don't know. That definitely was probably the highlight of all of their careers.
Yeah, that is really pretty incredible.
I don't
like,
know.
she's kind of my spirit animal in a way.
I know, right? I mean, you know, we don't know what this woman's going through, so, you know, more power to her.
Exactly.
That's all I can say.
You cannot make this stuff up, guys. It is our world, and I love every moment of living in it. Also, apparently I say oh boy a lot, so we have compiled just a few of the oh boys from the first 15 episodes. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. So, note to myself, I say, oh boy, way too much. Or Maybe I don't say it enough. Oh, boy. Okay, see, I just did it again. All right. In this next clip from episode 13, I was talking to Christa about my X-Files collection and how I store it in Tupperware. Well, that's still what I'm calling it, but this ended up turning very creepy, so take a listen.
Oh, man, I think it depends on the show and what we're talking about.
Okay. You know, you have, like, television. So the first kind of revival that I was really aware of was the X-Files, which was my favorite show of all time, is my favorite show of all time. When I was little, when that started, I wasn't old enough to watch it, so I wasn't allowed to watch it. So what I would do is record it, and then when the parents were away, I would sneak down and watch it.
You did that?
Yeah.
You rebel, you.
I know.
They'll never know.
They'll never know. And then I got to high school, because this show was on forever.
Mm-hmm.
I got to high school, and I could watch more of what I wanted.
This is my choice now.
Exactly. I'm an adult now.
Yeah, right?
And but anyway, it was one of my favorite shows of all time, and I was obsessed is not even the word. Like, literally, if it was on a magazine, I owned that magazine.
Oh, wow.
And still do to that day. And, like, every single, like, toy and tchotchke, you know, they had, like, X-Files shot glasses, like, everything, I owned it.
Oh, my
And still do.
goodness.
I have it in like, a things at my parents' basement. Tupperware, the
Like
big
a
Tupperware.
box? Like a box?
A box, but it's like the
But
big
it's plastic?
Tupperware
Like
ones.
Tupperware?
Or
No,
it's-
like Tupperware, you put like your leftover pasta in or something, or a sandwich.
well,
Like
it's made out of like the same stuff as
Yeah,
Tupperware.
it's like a storage bin.
Yes, a storage bin.
Ah, there you go. I'm like, man, there's a lot of Tupperware containers down in that basement.
That would be really creepy though.
Yeah,
if I
right?
had like,
I know. You're like,
here's
in this
my
one. I know.
clipping. Here's my magazine clipping in Tupperware.
And you know, Tupperware comes in all those different sizes. So you're like, this one was this. And I got this one over here for this. It's like, dude, you could have just gotten a bin.
Right.
One all in one.
Oh my God, that's so creepy. Yeah. So anyway, there's that Kyle the Creeper. In any event, the next and final clip that I have is when Benny and I were actually testing the audio levels when we were going to record one of the episodes for the show. And we ended up doing like a mock radio station thing. It's kind of ridiculous, but there's not a lot that isn't ridiculous on Pop Culture Weekly, right? So actually, this clip has never been aired because it was just us testing the levels. And yeah.
We're talking conservative politics, and moreover, we're talking about why Nancy Pelosi is the Antichrist. And I think we witnessed a kind of a formation of what makes her the Antichrist during the State of the Union address by our great president, Donald Trump. What we saw was Nancy Pelosi making a clapping gesture at Donald Trump. Now, I just want to point this out. Nancy Pelosi's gesture at Donald Trump can be deeply compared to the betrayal of Jesus Christ. Now, here's how that works. And here's why that this is the case. And how you can call in 1-800-FREEDOM, FREEDOM. That is the line you can call in. 1-800-FREEDOM to be a part of the show. We've had, of course, Eugene from Milford, Delaware call earlier and profess his love for our great president, Donald J. Trump. But Nancy Pelosi being the Antichrist. So her clapping gesture where she extended her arms forward, turned her hand under her other hand, and proceeded to clap almost kind of sarcastically at our president, that is up there with some of the great betrayals of this nation. You're talking Benedict Arnold. You're talking the betrayal of Jesus Christ by Pontius Pilate betraying Jesus Christ, and Judas Iscariot betraying Jesus Christ.
In the great state of Texas.
In the great state of Texas, that happened. And imagine Jesus in Texas, like on the cross with a cowboy hat on, or on a cactus, like this.
My God. That will be
Judas Iscariot betraying Jesus, and where we see the comparison really, when Judas betrayed Jesus, he clapped at Jesus. I just want to point that out there. Now, to dig deeper into this, Donald J. Trump. There's a J in Donald J. Trump. There's a J in Jesus as well. What Nancy Pelosi did is very much like what Judas Iscariot did. Both of them have two names. Nancy Pelosi, Judas Iscariot.
And there is no J in Pelosi. I just want to point that out.
There's no J. There's no religious context behind Nancy Pelosi. Listen, it's not the Mother Mary. It's not the Mother Nancy. It's the Mother Mary.
It is a godless name.
It's a godless name, and it's one that we, of course, do not like here on 1450 WILM, 1410 WDOV. Nancy Pelosi, the Antichrist. Also, have you ever seen her put her hand anywhere near a Bible?
I have never, but I have seen Bibles. I swear, my hand to God, I have seen Bibles.
Sorry, my producer, Ricky.
Yes, I'm Ricky. I swear to God, my hand to God, I have seen Bibles when she's walked by.
Light on fire.
That light on fire and fall off the table. It's like they're trying to escape.
Spontaneously combust.
I saw it.
That's because when you say the phrase spontaneously combust, it rhymes very closely with Pelosi Nancy.
It does.
As a matter of fact, if you do acronyms for Nancy Pelosi, the S in Pelosi stands for spontaneous. And the C in Nancy
stands for Antichrist.
Stands for actually no, it stands for combust.
That makes
sorry. If you do Pelosi Nancy and you focus on the S and the C, which is South Carolina, it also stands for spontaneously combust. And Nancy Pelosi certainly did that during the State of the Union when our great President Donald Trump basically served her lunch in pointing out all the great facts of his administration and what he's been able to do and accomplish in such a short time. One of the greatest presidents we've ever had, Donald J. Trump. And Nancy Pelosi trying to undo all of that positivity through negativity and the sarcastic clapping, very much like the betrayal of Jesus.
We're all about honesty here. I want to fact check something you said. You said Donald J. Trump is one of the best presidents we had, and the fact check here is he is the best president we've ever had. And I checked two different sources for that, so I did our due diligence. So he is actually the best president we've ever had.
The two trusted sources, The Blaze and Fox News. So that's where you get that from. The Blaze and Fox News.
From your mouth to God's ear.
From your mouth to God's ear. That is the slogan for Fox News. And, of course, we have to get our Fox News update here on 1450 WILM, 1410.
I'm literally dying. So we were just poking fun at the various... Sorry. He is in the production studio, Benny himself, now staring at me creepily, so I cannot concentrate on what I'm doing, and he will not stop staring at me like a creeper. Now his head is pressed against the window, and I'm extremely distracted. So, in any event, I'm going to get him in here. All right, come in. All right, now he's walking in. Hop on the mic. Talk.
Check 1 2, check 1 2.
Why do you keep hitting that?
Make sure it's on.
It's on. So we are in episode 16 of Pop Culture Weekly, and it is a best of episode.
What?
Yes.
We're already at 16?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
We can drive?
Yeah, that's 4, 8, 12. That's 4 months old.
This episode can drive. It's episode 16.
It really is.
It's going to have a really fun time at the DMV, though.
So we just played the clip when we were testing audio levels. Well, it's the previously unaired clip of our mock radio station.
Oh, my God. We're talking about the Rich Brenner show?
Yes.
Oh, my God. The world should not have access to that just yet.
Well,
my Lord.
Now it does, and it's going to be out there for all to hear.
It's going to be out there for all to hear. And the Democrats and how they want robots to take over your job.
So what do you think? 16 episodes in. Isn't that crazy?
It's incredible.
4 months.
Listen, everyone that sits there and goes, I can start a podcast. Well, they're not easy.
No, they're not.
You have to come up with content every single week.
Yeah.
And you have to talk about it for like an hour plus.
Yeah.
Some podcasts are shorter, some are longer. You know how long an hour is? This is 5 seconds.
That was like 7 seconds.
That was 5 seconds. You can time it out right there. It's like it's not easy. Like it is not easy. You can cut that if you like, or you can fill it in with a sound. Like 5 seconds is a long time.
Yeah.
Think how long an hour is. An hour is a bunch of 5 seconds.
Yeah, and this has to come out of our heads.
Yes, or sometimes other body parts.
Where else would it come out of?
Come on, Kyle.
The bottom.
The rump.
Yes, my lovely lady rump. So we were just doing the best of show because since I was away in St. Louis, and I didn't want to leave them since I was away.
No.
I didn't want to leave them without an episode. No. So I thought, what a great time to look at some of our best moments from the first 15 episodes. Mm-hmm. So it is a best of.
Yeah. I think one of my personal favorite moments was the pickle conversation we had.
That's in here, yes.
That's in here too. That to me, that is one of the most fun. Like, cause I love just riffing.
Yeah.
Going back and forth. And that was I don't know. For me, that was was a pure moment.
Right.
Like, that was completely off the top of my head. I had no idea where you were going with that. You just brought up a pickle or.
As I randomly do.
Do I smell like pickles?
Yes.
I was just like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. And, I'm sometimes very random. Things just come to my head, and then
That's
I just talk about them. Yeah.
I love you so much.
I love me so much, too. Thank you.
I love you.
I love me, too. Yeah. So I can't believe we're actually at 30 minutes already.
Yeah.
Which is nuts because I thought this was...
Here's a question.
Okay.
What's your favorite moment?
Singing to Michael Bolton about fried chicken.
Singing to Michael Bolton about fried chicken.
Yeah. But I've got to
That's incredible.
It was very weird. I've got to say, and his reaction. His reaction was just so genius.
Priceless,
yeah. But I've got to say, every single episode, I really love making this show.
Yeah.
And
if you didn't love it, you wouldn't do it.
I love the feedback that we get from people. Mm-hmm. I love how it's growing every single week. Yeah. Like I am in love with this show.
And you should be.
I'm in love with my own show.
I'm in love with the cocoa.
All right. Well, where can they find you, Benny, just in case I don't know?
At Benny on the Radio. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. The Pat and Benny Show Nashville's next, and more than likely buried in a studio somewhere in our Newcastle studio.
I'm sorry, we didn't get that. Could you do it again?
Oh.
No, I'm just... All right, cool. So there's Benny Panella.
Peace out, Kyle.
See you, Benny. Thanks for barging in. All right. There goes Benny Panella. You never know what is going to happen here. You really, really don't. And I cannot stress that enough, that you really never know what's going to happen here. I have got to thank you that are listening every single week. It is insane. You guys are growing this podcast every single week, and I love you for it. I'm glad you're interacting on Twitter and Facebook, and I'm glad that you're giving me your thoughts and you're sharing it and you're reviewing it. I love you all. And I'm always up for a good, pop culture debate, so don't ever be afraid to tweet me. I'm at KMacMusic on Instagram and Twitter, Real Kyle McMahon on Facebook. For the podcast, we're at Pop Culture Pod CA on Twitter, Pop Culture Weekly on Facebook. Come on, join the fun. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And then I thank you for subscribing. In the meantime, I will be back next week. And guess what? We're on Stitcher. We're on iHeart Radio, of course. We are on Apple Podcasts. We are everywhere. Spotify, wherever you can get a podcast, we are there. And that is because you have made that happen. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love every single one of you that listens. Hang out with me. Come on, tweet me and stuff, and we'll debate pop culture. Or we'll fanboy over or fangirl over other pop cultures. So, all right. See you next week with a pretty cool guest and some cool topics, but I can't tell you yet because it's kind of a surprise. See you then.
You're listening to Pop Culture Weekly with Kyle McMahon, presented by 92.9 Tom FM, an iHeart radio station.
That's a wrap. I can't believe it's episode 16. These guys are the best. Love them.